What's up, everybody? Rob Ferretti here, and I'm going to talk about some things that I don't understand. And obviously, I understand a lot of things, and I even understand weird things like that and putting stars in this car. But I don't understand when you go to order a sandwich and you ask them just for a little bit more of anything, and they take an entire handful, right? It happens every time. I also don't understand that. So obviously, the sign was done incorrectly. And we're like, oh, sorry, there's an S in that. And it's strange because it was an actual logo file that we sent them. And he's like, all right, don't worry, I'll fix it. And fixing it to me means not reinventing the logo. And I don't know, it looks like he hit that with an X-Acto knife. But he's like, I think it looks good. It emphasizes the cars. And I'm like, guy, it's a logo. You're a company. You're not Craigslist. You're a company. You can't do that. If you screw it up, you got to fix it. It's mind-boggling, honestly. Like, I did not expect that. I knew he's like, yeah, I'll just get an S. I thought he would move everything over a little bit. That's not done yet. Another thing I don't get is why, and this is obviously, here's the G-Wagon. The G63, and let's see if I can show it to you so you can see it. There is that nice big old dent right there on the hood, right? And why do I not understand that? Because people climb on the hood of this vehicle. I don't know why. Renters tend to rent this car, and then they climb on the hood. So much so that we have to tell people, hey, it's a soft hood, don't climb on it. The same response every time. Why would I climb on the hood? Come back a couple of days later, the hood's dented. And it's like, like why? And even the one guy, we rented to him, hey, don't climb on the hood. He's like, yeah, I wouldn't climb on the hood. He came back, he's like, hey, yeah, I brought it home, and the first thing, my cousin comes out and he climbs on the hood. And I don't know why people climb on the hood. There's got to be some sort of Instagram post or video out there that somebody climbed on the hood, probably somebody who can afford to buy 50 of these, climbed on the hood of it, and then next thing you know, everybody's climbing on the hood. I don't get it. I mean, it looks sturdy, but every time, sometimes it can be repaired, and if they can't, we got to get a new hood. It's an aluminum hood. Stay off the hood of the G63 or the G550. I don't get it. Stand on the sides. Look at this. You can stand here. You can open the window and hang on. There's so many different places you can climb on this that won't damage it. I don't understand. And now I don't feel bad for charging people. At first, it's like, how do you charge them for a dented hood? Then after I found out that it was a common problem, I don't feel bad charging people anymore. Now, here's another one. And this is, and Shavam's behind me on the Porsche, scratches. Now, this Porsche just went out again. And this is like, it was ready to be sold. We full clay bar, detailed, two-stepped everything. And comes back, scratches on it. And this one, I'm going to have to bring Shavam in. Shavam, can I borrow you for a second as token Indian guy? Come on over. Why do Indian weddings use cars and climb all over them?
I don't get it.
But give me the. I get it. It's supposed to be an elephant.
Get a horse or elephant.
No, but like it's an Indian wedding. Yeah. Elephants.
I guess.
You ride in like almost like Aladdin, like a big grand entrance.
That's a carpet bed.
No, he came in like with the Prince Ali. No, I know, but like it's a similar procession. But
people shouldn't be renting cars and throwing rice on them and
no, the rice, rice is okay. The thing, I get it. You're renting a car, right? But I don't get that they climb on it, they dent them. A lot of the times, and we, like anytime we have to give specific warnings, and I'm like, yep, I know this is going to come back. Everybody always says the same thing. I wouldn't do that. And there's nothing here that you can see. But people, they'll like climb on the seats, and then they'll have holes in the seats from heels from people like walking on the seats and heels. You have to understand that these things are expensive. And I get that it's a rental, but there's just no concept. You see when you go certain places, people are like, oh, I don't want to touch that. It's like, I'm not going to touch the Ferrari, I'm going to damage it. It's not to that extent. But you can't just climb on it like a jungle gym. And I'll never get it. I don't understand why people do that. Those are the two instances that we have to explain to people, hey, by the way, you probably shouldn't do that. And no matter what, they do it anyway. I almost feel like half the time we're giving them the idea. They're like, oh, everyone climbs on the G-Wagon hood. Let me go get up on the G-Wagon hood. And I feel, I mean, maybe it makes a cool picture. I would never do it. The only time I've ever climbed on the hood of a car is when we buy the $500 car challenge cars. Those you walk on, but we don't plan on those cars surviving more than 2 days. I don't get the appeal of climbing on a car. They're known to be damaged. Like, you don't want to just, I'm not going to walk all over this thing. Doesn't make any sense. I'm sure I'm missing something. I don't know what it is. It's just part of what we get. Is my Ferrari. Here's the other thing. And this is like damage that it's really hard to spot. Like, I can't charge somebody for this. I just have to buff this out because it's all just scratches and everything like that. And even though we tell people not to do it, it becomes more of a headache for us, and that's not something we factor into our pricing. Here, this is my new door, right? How do you, like, this door just cost me $6,000. I don't even know what somebody does to damage that, right? It's like a nail or like a belt or a shoe that did that. And then the other thing that we have with this is that it's really difficult to charge people for, and I don't get this button like sticks now. I'm hoping that it's just a bad button and we can go back to Ferrari, but I feel like they're going to come back and say, oh, no, there's somebody spilled a soda in there or something like that. But this one, nice and easy. This one sticks and it stays down and everything like that. Renting cars is fun. Like, you should start a rental company. I think it's a great idea for everybody to start an exotic car rental company. So I'm not the only one relaying this stuff. But this car, I got a little attached to this car because I built this car like, oh, that's a really nice spec car. And then you see stuff like this. But this, like, I can't bill anyone for that. Now, to be fair, there is a fix. I've got a leather guy who'll come in, sand that down, paint it. You'll never know it was there. But it's still just one of those things that I have to eat, and I'll just never understand how they happen. It's just part of the business. Quirky, weird stuff happens like that, and I bring it to you. Rob Ferretti, thank you for watching. I need a drink. For those of you not familiar with my other company, I started a company called Adventure Drives, which combines driving and bucket list travel. It's a lot of fun. If you're interested, prices can be done per person. Don't worry if you don't have somebody to go with you. We can match you up with somebody. You can check the link in the description for adventuredrives.com and sign up today.